Good day, my people. I wish all of you a very happy new year 2025. I want to appreciate you for your support throughout the year 2024 on this channel, for subscribing to this channel, and then for coming to watch my videos on the channel. I promise to serve you better this year. Now, today being the first day of the year, is a time for us to open our eyes to new opportunities. And that is why this day I am going to introduce to you 5 agricultural based businesses, or should I call it 5 farming businesses that you can venture into with little capital. When I say with little capital, it is less than 100,000. Some of them are less than 50,000, some less than 20,000. So before we go into it, if you are just seeing this video and you are new on this channel, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification icon so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. This channel is all about showing you business opportunities, what you can do to make money online, and then some information technology tips. Without further ado, let's go into the main business. 5 businesses that are agri-based that you can go into in the year 2025 and make profit. When I say make profit, you are going to make some of them 4x profit, some 5x profit, some 3x profit. Now, let's get started. Number 1, the first business I want to talk about is what so many people think is a very difficult business to do, but it is not difficult. And with what I want to say today, I believe you find out that it is not difficult. It is tomato business. Tomato business. Oh, you are saying the stress in tomato business is too much. It is not too much. Just listen and let's have it together. Now, tomato business is a business that is flourishing, especially in my own side of Nigeria. Last year, around May, June, the price of a crate of tomato rose to about 60,000, 65,000 naira. And well, I am praying it does not get to that this year, but the way it is going now, it may still get to that or beyond that. So why not grab this opportunity? What are the things you need to go into tomato farm? It is not, this video is not going to be a very detailed one about each of the farming ventures. I'm just going to introduce you to all those things that you can do. But if you need detailed videos about any one of them, you can just let me know right in the comment section, and I promise to do that. Now, tomato business. What are the things you need for tomato business? For any agricultural business, 1, you need land. That is important. If you have any land behind your house, or you have any unused land in your street, you can try to search for the owner, and then you tell them, you help them clean their land, you want to use it for farming. Some of them will release it happily because you are helping them to clear the land. But if you don't, you can rent unused land at cheap prices. There are some places that they will just give you like 30K per year for you to rent that land. The major issue that will cost you money is land. But if you have land readily available, you are lucky. So what do you need for tomato business? You need tomato seed. Now, tomato seed is expensive. The last time I checked for the price to buy platinum seed, I think it was around 35,000 naira, 10 grams. But not to worry, even if you don't have that, I know some people may argue this, but this is what I have tested and I know it works. If you go to the market to buy healthy tomatoes, you can extract the seed from the tomato, and then, in fact, this is the right time to do it, and dry it, and then you plant for the next planting season. We call this one F2. Though there are arguments that F2 tomatoes are not as healthy as F1 tomatoes, but I have tried F2 tomatoes and they worked fine. And if you think you don't want to use that, you can buy 5 grams of tomato seed at 17,000 naira. Then what else do you need? After getting tomato seeds, I've told you about the land that you need. Then you need someone to help you clear the land and then make ridges, tomato ridges. What portion of land or what is the size of land that you need? I want to assure you, if you even have half of a plot of land, half plot of a land, you can plant 1,000 tomato seedlings there. So when you get your seed, after getting your seed, then you need to buy some chemicals, you need insecticide, you need fungicides, and then you need fertilizers. Talking about fertilizer, well, you can start with manure, poultry droppings, and the likes. If you have that, that is good. Those are the things that you need. Then you need bamboo sticks to stake the tomatoes, and then you need rope for staking too. These are basically what you need to start tomato farming, and that half of a plot of land that will give you 1,000 seed, that you can plant 1,000 seedlings. I want to tell you the truth, that 1,000 seedlings, if it does not yield at all, you get like 20 crates. Imagine, let's even say 15 crates. Imagine you have 15 crates and a crate goes for 50,000 naira. Because if you do it on time, if you understand the season, your tomatoes can come out during the time where tomato is very, very expensive. So if you have 15, if it is 50,000, 10 is 500,000, then 15, we're talking about 750,000. How much will you spend? You spend less than 100K. That's the first business. Then the second business I want to talk about, is similar to tomato, and this is what we call habanero pepper. Habanero pepper that Yorubas call rudu. That one, though, it takes a longer time for it to mature. Like for tomatoes, from raising your seedlings, sorry, I forgot to mention that for tomato farming, you need to raise your seedlings on trays, or you can do it on bed. I've told you it's not going to be a detailed one. So the second one is habanero pepper, which follows the same pattern. In this case, you may not need as much chemicals as tomato, and then you would not need to stake, so you spend less with that one. My number 3 business is beans planting. You see, I tried beans last year and I realized that even a cup of beans can give you 3 rubbers. When I say rubbers, that a rubber is 10 cups. So a cup of beans can give you 30 cups of beans, and you don't really need much. Well, of course, you may need fertilizer if you need to, if the land is not good enough, but you actually need insecticides to control the insect. You are not going to spend much. If you want to make ridges, you can make ridges. If you don't need to make ridges, you can plant it on bare floor. So I've told you 3, I've told you tomato, I've told you habanero, I've told you beans. Then the next one, number 4, is vegetable. This is the cheapest. This is the cheapest vegetable of any type. They are expensive these days. So you can go into vegetable planting with little money, and then you make enough profit. And the last one I want to talk about is just something that is highly underrated, and that is maize planting. That is the simplest form of planting that you can do. What do you need for maize planting? You just need land. And then, well, if the land is not good enough, you may apply fertilizers, but in most cases in my area, people don't apply fertilizers. All you need is insecticide. Like what do we call it now? Caterpillar force to treat caterpillars. So these are the 5 businesses I'm talking about. This maize that is underrated, you won't believe me, it is underrated, but people make a lot of money. People make a lot of money. So I don't intend that this video should be too long. So I've talked about tomato planting, pepper planting, beans planting, vegetable planting, and also maize planting. Please note that in all of these ventures, if you clear your land, you may still need to use herbicides, all those chemicals that you use to kill grasses. For maize, you may use atrazine. If the maize is growing and you still have weed, once you spray it with atrazine till you harvest it, you will not have any issue with it. I'm still going to come up with more businesses, agri-based and online businesses. My next video is going to be on 10 online businesses that you can start with little or no money in this year 2025. I will see you at the top this year. I want you to just get set because the next planting season is on us. Once rain starts falling, now because you are going to start small and you are not starting big, if you have the money to start big, you can use irrigation system. But if you don't have the money to start big, you can calculate when rain is going to start falling. In my own side of Nigeria, rain starts around early March, or maybe, yeah, in most cases late February, early March. So by that time you make your ridges and then you start planting. By the grace of God, it's our prayer that rain will fall March, rain will fall April, and rain will fall May. If you need any detailed information about any of those 5 businesses, I want you to just send it to the comment section. Please and please, I am begging you this year, be focused and ready to go into agri-based businesses. Thank you so much. See you in my next video and see you at the top.